Self-driving cars, taxis, buses, and trucks are definitely the wave of the future in how we get around, but there's still a long road ahead in testing this type of artificial intelligence for a very human world of traffic jams, distracted drivers, bad roads, and weather.
And a new book raises a fictional scenario about the cyber vulnerability of autonomous vehicles. Luke Bennecke is a veteran civil engineer for transportation systems in Southern California and author of a new thriller titled Civil Terror Gridlock. Luke, good morning.
Good morning. How's everybody doing today?
Good, thank you.
Great.
So how did you come up with the idea for a novel about terrorists hacking the control systems for driverless cars? I think some people have actually thought about that scenario, huh?
Yeah, as we all have been stuck, we've all been stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
I was on the 210 in Pasadena,
Yeah.
literally stuck in traffic. And I'm thinking, why are we as a society still tolerating traffic congestion? I did a little research. We're losing about $200 billion a year as a country
Wow.
due to traffic congestion. And then we also did a little more research. 30 to 40,000 people per year are killed in car accidents, about 3,000 per month. And so that was, I thought, nobody wants to read a thesis on how to implement self-driving cars. But I thought if I put that at the core of an exciting, thrilling book, maybe we can get some people to read it and get that message out that we need to have a dialogue. And then back in 2015, a good dear friend of mine, Jesus Paez, his wife, Julie Paez, was one of the victims in the San Bernardino terrorist attack. And we went through the gamut of emotions there, the anger, the violation and things. And I thought, okay, if I could capture that emotion and put that into the book, I think it would make for a good read. So that was the onus.
Wow.
You mentioned the 40,000 lives that are lost in accidents that could potentially be saved by this technology. But every time there's an accident involving a self-driving car, I think it brings a lot of doubt to us.
It does, and about 75% of Americans do not feel comfortable getting into a self-driving car. And every time we have a Tesla vehicle run into a parked police car, which happened a month ago, or somebody is killed in Arizona, a pedestrian, I'm sure you reported on, that takes us a step backwards. We have a large social hurdle we're going to need to overcome to get self-driving cars out there into the future, which I think can happen, but we need to be very careful on how we do it. And so my book is about one possible way that this could unfold, and we need to be very careful. It's a cautionary tale. We do not want it to happen this way. We need to be cognizant of
Right.
So.
And with all of your research and the fact that you are a veteran civil engineer for transportation systems, you know a lot about this. What would the benefits and the drawbacks be of having self-driving cars or trucks?
So again, there's the fiscal benefit of the close to $200 billion a year that we could immediately get from eliminating traffic congestion, and then there's those lives saved. Those are the benefits. The drawbacks are, hey, if we have 5 million cars in a self-driving network and that system is hacked, we could be looking at a very large fatality death toll, and that would set us back. I don't even know if it would.
And what is the possibility, though, of it being hacked? Is it?
Right now, it would be zero if we can get a strategy in place. We need to set goals. We need to set a timeline. We need to put some money to this and get our leadership on board. And that's why I'm here this morning. We're trying to promote this dialogue. We need to be having a dialogue.
Isn't that dialogue already happening? I mean, it seems to me that people are talking about it. The technology is moving forward.
There's a lot of discussion happening at our level, but we need, I think, the federal government to get involved, set up a framework with goals. Back in the 60s, when President Kennedy said, we'd like to put a man on the moon by the end of the decade, we need that type of leadership, in my opinion. Set a goal, 10 years, 15 years, phased approach. That's not happening. We need protocols. How are the vehicles going to talk to each other, things like that.
Is that when you talk about the importance of a network that connects vehicles so that they can talk to each other, things like that as you look into the future?
That's exactly right. So if you're on the freeway going 60 miles an hour and you're packed into a bunch of other cars, also self-driving, you get a flat tire or a rock hits your windshield or something unexpected, your car needs to be able to talk to the cars around you and say, hey, get out of the way, we need to move over and get over to safety. So the other issue is that in order to take advantage of the traffic congestion mitigation for the technology, the cars need to be traveling closer than we would as humans, with humans in control. And that's how you can really realize those gains. And the only way to do that is if the car in front of me, the car in front of him, we're all talking. So if something happens 15 cars in a row, everybody is slowing up in unison, not individually.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly a discussion that we will continue to have. Luke Bennecke's book is available at Amazon, on Kindle, and on most audiobook formats. You can learn more at his website, which is right there. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Luke.
Thank you. We're having a sale today for KTLA viewers, 99 cents on Amazon.
All right. Appreciate
Okay.
it.
All right.
Still ahead.
Whether you're a couple that likes